Now I'm just going to wing it out a little bit, make it thicker on the end. And then you could kind of use your eyelashes as a guideline, or the bottom of your eye right here, and then just extend it out like this. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna make it pretty thick at the base after I draw my initial line right here. Yeah, this is pretty dried up, so I'll be shaking it a lot. I have to make sure it matches the other eye right here. See, I did it pretty straight out from the lower lash line. Oh, yeah, really dried up. It's about time to get another one of these. This one probably won't end up as good as the other one because I'm trying to like use a mirror and my little flip camera, part of my video camera. What am I trying to say? You know, this is just a little bit more difficult while I'm trying to film, but I think you get the general idea of what it'll look like. As long as it ends up looking like this one, I think that's pretty good for now. And just make sure, once you get this shape, to fill it in and make it as dark as you can. So, I hate to like bounce back and forth between all the steps, but I just remembered I forgot to put more mascara on, so I'm going to do that. Just a little bit to blend your natural eyelashes with the fake eyelashes. You don't want to put too much on the fake eyelashes just because if they get too gunked up with mascara, then it tends to make them have a shorter lifespan, and you want to make these last as long as you can because they could be a little bit expensive. Okay, so that seems about right. Now I'm going to go back to the liquid eyeliner and create this line right here. So try not to make it too curved with your eye like I kind of did right here. It's best to make it not board straight, but slightly curved, and then go parallel to this wing right here, with plenty of space in between just so that it opens up your eye. This is going to be challenging. Oh, kind of messed up. Don't worry if you mess up, all this stuff is very easy to fix. And you could also just put more of the white eyeliner over it and just try again, or some concealer. You don't want this line to be too thick, but you want it to be very dark just so that it shows up. And you want it to go just as far out as the wing, maybe even a little bit further. Is that even? Not quite, but good enough. So I'm gonna go back to the white eyeliner and just put a little bit in between these. You don't want to put too much between the lines just because you don't want your eye to look, I don't know, kind of weird and not natural shaped from stage. So just put most of it here and then just a little bit to have a little bit more definition there. And I'll be blending that out too. And I'll just blend it out a little bit with my pinky finger. And if I get any of the white eyeliner on this line, then you can just go back and fix it. So I think that's pretty much it for the eyes. It's good enough. Now the last step is the eyebrows. Eyebrows are very, very important for stage. Where's my eyebrow brush? Here it is. Sorry. Because especially if you're doing an acting role, your eyebrows play a big part in all of your facial expressions. So you want to make sure they're very dark and defined, just so that they show up from stage. It kind of frames your face. So like I said in the beginning, I'm going to be using this matte brown shade right here and the little angled brush that comes in the bottom of the kit. I think now they don't include this anymore, but you can use any angled brush like this. It's very small, fits perfectly on my eyebrow. So I'm just going to get a little bit of that after I comb through my eyebrows, kind of put them where I wanted them. Now I'm just going to fill it in. It's good when you're filling in your eyebrows to pick a shade that you might think is a little bit lighter than you think you should use, because it actually looks better when you use a lot of a lighter shade to make it darker rather than going with a shade like this. It actually ends up looking a lot better if you just use a lot of the lighter shade. It ends up going a lot better with your hair too. Okay, so this is the finished look for the eyes and the eyebrows. Now, I would recommend using a clear mascara like this, Maybelline Great Lash. That's the good one from the drugstore, and it's pretty inexpensive. Just take this and brush it through your eyebrows. I'm not going to do that right now, just because I don't want this dark color staying on my eyebrows all day, because I'm going to wash this off after the video is done. But that would be really great for stage, because when you start to sweat, you don't want the powder in your eyebrows to move, you know. So the next thing is blush. Now I'm going to use this blush. Don't laugh. This looks incredibly dark, but it ends up looking just like a dark plum rose color. You just want a dark blush to contour your cheeks with. You don't want to put it right here on the apples of your cheeks or too close to your nose, because it ends up looking funny from stage. You just want to make it look like you have cheekbones opposed to like cheeks, you know what I mean? So I'm going to be using this angle brush right here. This works the best for contouring. You could use any brush you want, but I think it just works the best. So I'm going to just start putting this here, not on top of your cheekbone, but slightly under, and just, you could also work it onto the apples of your cheeks, but what I'm saying is you just want most of the color concentrated right here, just to shape your face a little bit. Okay, so that's the basic shape you want it in. I didn't put quite as much as I usually would for stage, just because, like I said, I'm going to wash this off after, and I don't really want to redo all my foundation, so I'm just going to brush off a little bit of the blush. But for stage, definitely put a little bit more and make sure it's nice and defined, because in the stage lights, it's going to really take away from a lot of the makeup you just put on your face. So you want plenty of it just to shine through and show from stage. Also, some people with very, very light hair and fair skin have issues with their hairline not showing on stage, obviously. So sometimes people put blush or bronzer. Depending on the color of your blush, you might want to go with bronzer. But they put it like in their temples right here, and sometimes right here along the hairline, just so it shows that they have a hairline and they're not bald, you know. And also some people put bronzer or blush right around their jawline, just to define their jawline. But I'm not going to do that right now, although I do recommend it. So the last thing is the lips, and today I'm going to use Super Saturated Lip Color by Urban Decay. This is just a dark, very blue-toned red. Blue-toned reds are the best for stage, and darker reds, just because they end up looking the best and they show up the best. Brighter yellow-toned reds tend to look kind of funny. So you want the perfect balance of slightly bright, but mostly dark and blue tone. So this is good for me. And well, actually, usually I would use a dark red lip liner, lipstick, and then a brighter lip gloss, but I didn't bring that here with me from home. So this is the best I have for now. And I'm just gonna put this, here, let me adjust the camera, all over. It might look a little bright right now, but it's actually a dark color. I don't know why it's not showing up. So that is it for the lips, and I like this because it is slightly glossy and shiny, but very dark. So I guess that is it for the stage makeup. I hope you guys oh my gosh. I hope that you guys found this very helpful, and I hope that this is what you're looking for in my stage makeup tutorial. I know this was very long awaited, so I hope it was worth the wait. Bye!